get to the headlines we're following this morning. That includes the federal ICE surge drawdown that does continue in the state of Minnesota.
On Friday, when Representatives Ilhan Omar and Angie Craig visited the Whipple Federal Building, they say Immigration and Customs Enforcement moved detainees out, placing them in certain county jails that serve as ICE detention centers. The Democratic representatives say this is evidence that Operation Metro Surge is winding down, and they tell us that the field office director told them fewer than 500 ICE agents remain. That's down from 3,000.
But at the same time, observers say they are still seeing ICE operations happening. Our Barrett Leone joins us live in Minneapolis with what they saw over the weekend. Barrett, good morning.
Good morning, AJ, Heather. Yeah, right now, like you said, observers are still seeing ICE activity across the state, especially in the metro suburbs. Now, this is despite federal authorities announcing a drawdown of agents here in Minnesota. We spoke with one observer out of Coon Rapids, and over the weekend, she says she spotted masked ICE agents in tactical gear with out-of-state plates in the parking lot of the Coon Rapids Police Department. That woman, Colette Adkins, says she also saw a man being handcuffed. That's when she says agents sounded their sirens and surrounded her vehicle with theirs. Despite the recent claim of fewer than 500 federal agents in Minnesota, Adkins says there have been plenty of sightings in the northern suburbs.
It's so frustrating that these detentions keep on happening, especially after the announcement that the surge would be ending. It's heartbreaking to see what's happening to that individual person in front of me, but then also to think about their family, doesn't know what happened to them.
And Coon Rapids police confirm apparent ICE activity that happened in front of the Coon Rapids City Center on Friday, but did not provide any more information on that. We have reached out to DHS for more.
Right, our Barrett Leone reporting this morning. Thank you.
Right now, the time is 6:04. Let's check in at the live desk. Maria Lisignoli is joining us because you're following this developing situation, everything that's unfolding in Mexico.
Yes, violence has erupted in the western parts of the country after the army killed the leader of a powerful drug cartel. The 59-year-old leader, known as El Mencho, was killed. Cars burned out by cartel members lined city streets Sunday night as the nation fell into chaos. Jalisco's capital, Guadalajara, was turned into a ghost town as people hunkered down in their homes. Authorities reported at least 14 people are dead, including National Guard troops. The White House says the U.S. provided intelligence support to help the operation that led to the killing of El Mencho.
This was one of the most significant actions undertaken in the history of drug trafficking, almost at the same level as Chapo Guzman.
Officials say the killing of El Mencho could lead to more unrest as rival gangs challenge each other for control. Coming up in our next half hour, we'll tell you about some Minnesotans who are in Mexico right now, unsure about when they'll be able to come home.
Right. All right, Maria, thank you.
Well, this morning, authorities are looking for the person who started shooting, and of all places, inside the Maplewood Mall. So here's what we know. The mall closed early Sunday after a fight broke out. A young man shot in the leg. Now, he is expected to survive, but police are still looking for the shooter, and people inside described what they saw.
People were rushing. People were grabbing their kids and running up the stairs. Somebody came into the store and said, "Hey, you guys, somebody just got shot. A little kid just got shot in the leg." And we were like, what? So did they catch the person?
Maplewood police did arrest 2 juvenile suspects for possible riot charges, but as we said, they are still looking for the accused shooter. We do not have much of a description, yet authorities say he was a small-build male wearing a black stocking hat, a black jacket, a white shirt, and black pants. Anyone with information or video is asked to contact Maplewood Police. 6:07 is your time. Moving on to the state capitol. Week 2 of the legislative session. We'll run through a couple of the topics that we are covering. That includes a new caucus officially launching.
So this is the Minnesota Freedom Caucus, says it will be dedicated to advancing conservative principles, individual liberty, and accountable government in the state. Leading that caucus is Chairman Eric Lucero. He's a senator for the 30th District. The caucus launch happening at the state capitol, but that'll be this morning at 9. And also happening today, a rally for affordable housing.
Hundreds of advocates, legislators, and housing champions will gather to demand action on housing challenges. Right now, Minnesota needs more than 100,000 additional homes, and that's just to meet current needs. Speakers with experience of homelessness and housing instability will talk about policies to save and create more homes, expand access to opportunities to homes, and secure housing investments. That rally happening this morning at the state capitol. That's at 10:30. And finally, a rally for IVF and fertility treatment insurance coverage.
As the Minnesota Building Families Association says that they're working to help get a bill passed for that. President says they are headed to the state capitol today with 80 families. This is for an advocacy day to educate lawmakers. That rally happening at 3:15 this afternoon.
And a follow-up to a WCCO investigation, there is a new bill that could be heard this week to protect Minnesota youth. Last fall, a young woman came forward to say she was groomed and sexually assaulted by her band director. Hannah Lopresto told WCCO she wants her experience to change laws to better protect children. The WCCO Investigate series last October prompted lawmakers to take action, and Representative Peggy Bennett says this is personal for her.
I experienced the same thing Hannah did when I was in high school, and to me, I'm shocked that it's still happening, that we don't have better guardrails.
Representative Bennett is proposing making grooming a standalone criminal offense, a felony that would be punishable by prison and or a fine. So DFL Representative Bianca Vernig is also working with the state's Teacher Licensing and Standards Board on improvements.
There's kind of four main components to the changes, and I think they would increase transparency, improve data sharing, reduce traumatizing the victims, and close some loopholes.
So Representative Bennett's bill could be heard as early as this week. Representative Vernig is finalizing language in her bill, hopes it will get a hearing soon. You can find resources for survivors and tips for starting tough conversations about grooming. That's all at our website, WCCO.com.